friends. Check out that car. That's pretty cool. So I'm heading out to Spicewood, Texas. Out there in Spicewood, we've got Family Power Sports, which sells quite a few different motorcycles, watercraft, side-by-side, stuff like that. We're having a coffee and donuts bike meetup, and whoever shows up is going to take off and ride on 1431, which is one of the really famous long bike roads here, filled with hills and twisties and all kinds of fun stuff. So I went on one of these bike meetup rides with them before, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, and there was a lot of people. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to continue on my way, and I'll catch up with you when I get there. See you in a little bit. Look at that thing. It's a full-on race car. Okay, just made it here. Family Power Sports. So I'm gonna go inside and get get a donut, something to drink, and then about an hour we're all gonna head out on this hour and a half long ride. Unfortunately, the weather's look crap, fog, but we'll make the best of it. See you in a bit. All right, friends, we're here with Alex. Alex, what's up? How's it going? Nice to meet you. So what kind of bike you got?
It is a 2024 Kawasaki Ninja 500 SE in the 40th anniversary edition colorway.
Have you done, when did you get it?
I got it in July.
July?
Yeah.
And how long, or what have you done to the bike so far? Done anything to it?
Yeah, so TST fender eliminator kit for the tail tidy, and Acra slip-on and ASV adjustable levers, just because I was worried about dropping the bike and breaking a lever. So, oh, and you know, obviously I have like the good old quad lock, but and tank grips. But other than that, not much. It's a beginner bike, so I didn't want to you know, spend a ton of money on stuff that doesn't really matter.
And why did you choose Kawasaki? Why did you choose the Ninja 500 over its competitors?
It was, one, it's a Japanese bike, so you know pretty much it's going to be rock solid and reliable. There were other options. I had actually seriously considered getting an Aprilia RS 457.
I just test rode one of those.
Yeah, no, they're great bikes.
They're fun.
My friend has one and let me ride it, and it's a great bike, but the problem with it is that they couldn't tell, like AF1 was awesome, by the way, and they're super good over there. It's nothing against them. But they had no idea when they were getting one because they hadn't come out yet. They were on order.
Then they got a bunch all at once.
Yeah, and like I just wanted to ride, and I was not going to wait around. So, you know, I came over here to family, actually. I bought this bike. Guys here are great. Chase is awesome. Yeah,
Ninja's solid bike, yeah. What were your thoughts on like this compared to that 457 in terms of, you know, power or ergonomics or any of that stuff? Do you remember?
Power-wise, they're pretty similar. There is a difference in how they deliver it. Like 457 definitely punches more, like towards the top. Once you get closer to the top end.
Oh, okay.
This one has more linear power, so you get more down low.
More mid-range or low. So it's probably got a little bit more torque then, maybe. Yeah,
it's got a slight bit more torque, if I correct about that. It does have more horsepower. This one I think does 51, and the RS 457 is like 47. It doesn't really matter. It's a couple horsepower. Okay. But it's where that power is.
Sure,
It's where you notice it. You know, the 457 is a little bit more committed ergonomically. It's not that much. It feels very similar to me. But the 457 is just slightly bit more leaned over.
Leaned over, yeah.
Yeah. What else?
Did you feel like I'm not tall? I'm 5'8". When I got on it, well, it's compared to my bike, I felt kind of crunched up. But once I got riding, I felt okay. But was the seating positionings kind of similar?
It's
or?
pretty much the same.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that I think is different is I think the seat allows you to get a little bit further back on the 457, which is great for when you're canyon carving or on the track. My only problem with this is I recently had a track day about a month ago, but like
cool.
The only problem I have with this bike on track is like if I were going to turn this into a track bike when I upgrade in March, I have an R9 on order.
Oh, that's cool.
But if I were going to turn this into a track bike and keep it, I would definitely change the seat. I would definitely get clip-ons, and maybe rear sets, because ergonomically it's really hard to keep a tuck in a corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because.
So you got an R9 on order?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good looking bike.
Yeah.
But it's kind of decisive or divisive. I think people are saying, "Oh, I hate it," and other people are like, "Oh."
I think it's divisive amongst people who want an R6 and don't actually own one. like they're all mad that it doesn't rev to 16 grand. I'm like, it makes way more torque than the R6 ever did and ever can. So it's like, I don't know, if you've ever ridden an MT-09, which I have at a demo day, it's the same motor. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it might not scream like the four-banger, but
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It's a good looking bike though.
Yeah,
I want to test ride one when they come out.
I think some people are a little weirded out by the winglets.
Cool. Well, thanks for introducing the bike, man. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
So how's it going? It just fits on like a sock?
Yeah, it fits on
when
like
it goes over your cardo.
You got the spot for the visor. The only problem is like you said, it can't really go up. I mean, you can creak it like that. And then yeah, just the wind drag right here. But other than that, not too bad at all.
That would suck if the wind drag pulled this and this one up. Whoop.
Yeah, no, I've never actually had that happen. So this stays pretty firm right here.
Here with my new friend Michael. Michael, how's it going?
Good.
Good. So what do you got here? This is an awesome bike.
It's a 2024 Indian Challenger.
And what have you done to it so far? You've done a lot of work on this.
What haven't I done to it?
Exactly.
Well, I've done a wrap, a final wrap, through Tri Customs. And I got this product from Brave Wolf Customs.
Okay.
They make these stickers. Also these stickers. These stickers go to the engine. These stickers. They make the meat hook pegs. And then the wrap guys, they did all this through a machine. Tri Customs. They manufactured
Tri Customs.
Yeah, Tri Customs.
Wow, that's nice.
And they did all the pinstriping work and all. But this is through Laminex.
Okay.
Vinyl covering for the lights.
So, important question here. Did you get the jacket first or the custom?
The custom first, the jacket followed. But the Harley, I got the Harley jacket first, then the bike.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
But this is the Indian, it's my pride and joy. I love it. Also,
awesome bike.
These are extras. And also these do dynamic customs.
And even the radiator guard looks awesome.
Yeah, that's through also Brave Wolf.
Cool. Well, it sounds like we're about ready to take off on this ride. Michael, thanks so much for introducing your bike. It's an awesome looking bike.
All right,
It really is. Done a great job on it.
Thank you.
All right, safe journeys.
All right, we'll see you out
Later.
there.
Okay, we just made a pit stop. Some people need to get gas. Hang here for a little bit and we'll take off again.
Where we're gonna end up. So that way, even if you get lost right there at your own pace, will be at Poker, the lake line, drinking beer, eating chicken wings for a while. So no rush. Again, we're all in here having fun. Who's been having maybe a little bit harder time keeping up? Who feels like maybe the pace is a little too fast? Not signaling you out, I promise. I definitely had plenty of rides like that.
Okay, we're getting ready to take off again. Head out to the final destination. See you in a little bit. All right, we're with a married couple hanging out with us both on two wheels. This is my new friend Steven. How's it going?
Doing well.
Good, good, good. And Haley, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you. So we just got here from Spicewood, came all the way out here. Now we're in, what is this there? Kind of Cedar Park area? Yeah. Lakeline? All right. So what do you guys, let's start with you, Steven. What are you riding today?
Today I'm on 23 Ninja 400.
Mhm.
Been picked it up in July of 2023.
Okay.
And been riding it since then. So.
Did you have any experience prior to that? Or is this
Nope.
first bike? And what was, I always ask this, what was the, so you picked it up at the dealership, keys in hand, and then you took off. Where did you buy it?
Right now, Georgetown.
Oh, okay. So that's right on 35. Did you have to, how did you get home? Back roads or 35?
There's back roads back to Leander, so was able to stay off
35.
major
Yeah.
highways.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't think about. They get on, because most of the dealerships are on 35, and you're like, here's the keys, have fun. And you're like, oh, I got to drive on 35.
And I followed him home in a car, so.
We had the route planned out ahead of time, so.
Oh, okay, cool. So what was, out of all that, like, what is the scariest thing that you were, like, confronted with in the first week or two of riding, like, that you didn't expect?
I mean, realistically, there wasn't a whole lot. There was definitely concern on that first, especially on the cross between Georgetown and Leander, where it opens up to about 65 for a little bit and then tapers down for a moment. But kind of that first time up at highway speeds was a little disconcerting, and then since then it's just been building hours and building miles on the bike.
Yeah,
just
and getting used to it.
comfortable with
Become one with the bike.
Yeah.
And Haley, what about you? What are you riding today?
I'm on a 2024 CF Moto 450 SS.
Okay, and when did you pick yours up?
February last year. So it's been
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay, and is this your first bike?
First bike.
Never rode before?
Nope.
All that stuff. So same kind of questions. What did you feel like the first week riding? What kind of scared you or you didn't think about?
Traffic was the scary bit for me. Like where we live, I could take some back roads to kind of get used to the bike, get used to handling.
Mm-hmm.
But I was a little nervous taking it out into the actual like city part.
Into the jungle.
Deal with traffic, yeah. So I had to just be brave a couple of times on roads that I knew and places that I knew, and kind of get used to being around cars while on the bike, all in high traffic times but slow speeds.
Mm-hmm.
So until I got used to it.
Yeah, how about, I think mine was gravel. I didn't think about it, and we went out in the back roads, and there was a road they redid, and it was all gravel, and I got on that, and I was like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah, the road by our house called Nameless is a good,
Oh, yeah,
good little
I've been
practice
in-
road. It had some gravel in some spots, so
Yeah.
learning on that road, I kind of knew to expect that, especially from him riding right before me. He would just come back after a ride and just be like, so this happened, and this, and it went there, and I'm like, okay, learning from your experiences too.
Now, do you guys, as a married, let me get you both in frame here, as a married couple, do you guys like always ride together, or do you have your separate buds you ride with? Or a little bit of both?
Together or individual rides mostly?
Yeah, a lot of the times it's commuting or we're just riding together to various points. Occasionally it'll just be an individual loop out to the hill country.
Mm-hmm.
Various
Yeah, well,
different
you're
spots.
kind of on the doorstep there, kind of
Yeah.
not too far away. That's always nice.
Sometimes it's nice to go out by yourself, and then sometimes it's nice to ride together. We have comms, so we talk, and it makes it feel safer, especially when I first started riding at night or whatever, or getting on major highways. I felt safer having him with me. But we don't have a whole lot of like individual riding friends, so
Okay.
usually together.
Yeah, I ride a lot by myself because I work from home. So when I feel the need for wind therapy, I just like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just
Exactly.
later, and then I can't expect my friends to have 9 to 5s to, leave work and jump on a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like Lime Creek Road.
Yeah.
That I do that like once a month, usually on a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and then like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. There's nobody out there. Yeah, because it's a fun road, but it can be a little dangerous. Weekends are crazy with all the sports cars and all the other
Yeah.
racers out there. So these are both your first bikes, and you've had yours for about a year. And are you guys gonna upgrade, or you like the bikes, or are you looking to get something bigger?
I'm looking to upgrade. I have a deposit on a Yamaha R9.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
Expecting that to actually arrive March, April timeframe.
Mm-hmm.
There hasn't been anything firm on
Yeah, that's
that
when they're
yet.
supposed to come out, kind of, right? Yeah.
So, it's just been on it for 2 years. There's some of the rider aids that would just be nice to have, and for just Texas in general, a little extra power wouldn't be too bad. But there's no way that I can outgrow this bike anytime soon.
Yeah.
The limits of it are still beyond me, but that's...
Well, and the twisties, they're great because they're lighter than a leader bike or something bigger, and they're actually faster on the corners. You know, I mean, the only benefit of a big bike is straightaways, really, or on the highway. I want something heavier to feel more planted.
Yeah.
That's why if I munch some miles on the highway, I'm always jealous of the big Harley baggers. He's got 800-900 pound bikes. Like, oh, that must be comfortable.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. So you R9, huh? What color are you gonna get?
The white and red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, when I was a little kid, the FCRs and those were all white and red, and that's what in my mind, when I saw the color schemes come out for that bike, I was like, ooh, that white and red one looks nice.
It does.
That's cool.
We'll kind of be matchy at that point.
And Haley, you're good with yours? You're happy with?
I'm still good with mine for now. I feel like if I get to the point where I feel like I need more, I'll look probably at something in the 600 class. But I'm still fine.
And did you have one in mind? If you were to like right now, just someone gave you a bag of money, you'd say, oh, okay.
No, because he was looking at a few different ones. So got to hear his input on those. CF Moto came out with just a new, what was it, 675?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And it looks nice, but I feel too comfortable to really look into details on what I want, because by the time I'm ready, it's probably going to be a whole new set of bikes. So
Now, you've had that for almost a year, or close to a year now. Any problems with it? Has it been really reliable or anything?
I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, because that's always the thing, when that first came out, people are like, oh, it's a Chinese bike, or it's like, but most people don't realize China, those factories have been pumping out motorcycles for decades.
The only thing that was an issue that I recall was the first time we did an oil change, we could not get the oil filter off. So we ended up having to take like half the bearings off to get enough leverage to get it off.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that first oil change,
but that was
they
it.
cranked the filter
Oh my
on,
gosh,
so
it
it's
took
like,
us. It was a story. It took us like 2 hours. But we got
Broke out the welding torch.
Yeah. We got a different filter where it's just a little lug nut, so far easier to get off in the future.
Oh,
But that
okay.
first one was a pain.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much of that was just CF Moto or somebody was like, I think I'm just gonna tighten this one really, really hard.
Yeah, what's the torque setting on this? I'll go a little
It's
further.
not supposed to be hand tight.
how many Ugga Duggas are
Like,
there?
how strong is your hand for this to be hand tight? But,
Nice.
yeah, that was the only thing.
All right, well, very cool. Thanks, guys, for introducing your bikes and a little bit of your bike life. It was very nice to meet you both.
Nice meeting you.
And you guys going in for some, I guess, chicken wings or whatever? Or?
That's the plan.
Yeah, I
Food
think.
is a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, guys, take care.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go home and eat. That's it. Thanks for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe if you like this. And I will see you next time. Later.